Hello guys, in this tutorial I am going to show you how to design a wooden greenhouse using craftyamigo.com. I will show you step by step how to achieve this. Let's get started. Let's start designing the structure of our greenhouse. For this, we need a blank page. Let's click here. We will choose the 4-inch square profile and then we will rotate it on the y-axis by 90 degrees. And we will edit its length to 96 inches. Then, in this plus here, we will choose the 4-inch rectangular profile. We will choose the second option, but we will rotate it 180 degrees. Then, we will carefully move it into place. And once in place, we will edit the length to 104.5. In this profile that we just placed, we will choose a new 4-inch square profile. We will choose the second option and carefully move it to the other end of the previous profile. And we will edit its length to 96 inches. Then, in this profile, we will click on this plus and choose a 4-inch square profile. And we will carefully move it to one of the ends at 35 inches. And then we will edit its length to 96 inches. And we will do the same on the other side. We will click on this profile, click on this plus, and choose the same 4-inch profile. And we will move it to the other end at a distance of 35 inches. Once in place, we will edit the length to 96 inches. Next, we will need a 4-inch rectangular profile. By clicking on this plus, we go to the third option and rotate it 90 degrees. We will move it to this area here. And then we will edit its length to 30 inches. And we do the same on the other side. Next, we will need a 4-inch rectangular profile. To do this, we will click on this profile, choose the desired profile, go to the third option, rotate it 90 degrees, and carefully move this profile to this area here. Once in place, we will edit its length to 77.5 inches, and we do the same on the other side. Next, we will need two 4-inch square profiles. To do this, we will click on this profile, click on this plus, and select the profile. We will rotate it 270 degrees. And we will carefully move it into place. Once in place, we will edit the length to 74.25 inches. And we do the same on the other side. Now we will need a new 4-inch rectangular profile. To do this, we will click on this profile, click on this plus, choose the profile, go to the third option, and rotate it 90 degrees. We will carefully move it to this area here. Then, we will edit its length to 97.25 inches. Now, we will need two more 4-inch square profiles. To do this, we will click on this profile, click on this plus, and select the second option. We will carefully move it to one of the ends at 31.75 inches. And once in place, we will edit the length to 72.75 inches. And we do the same for the other side. Next, we will need a 4-inch rectangular profile. To do this, we will click on this profile, click on this plus, and choose the profile. We have to select the second option and rotate it 90 degrees. Once in place, we will carefully move it. And we will edit the length to 104.5 inches. Now, we will need two special profiles. This is to provide support for the roof of our greenhouse. To do this, we will click on this profile, click on this plus, and select the profile with the bird mouth cut. We select the last option, and now we will just move it to this end here. Once in place, we will edit its length to 96 inches, and we do the same on the other side. Next, we will need two similar profiles. We will click on this profile, click on this plus, and select the profile with the bird mouth cut. We select the last option. And we are going to move it right to this spot here so that it is as centered as possible. And then we will edit its length to 96 inches. We do the same process, but now on this post here. Now we will need two more posts with 4-inch profiles. For this, we will click on this profile, click on this plus, choose the 4-inch square profile, and select the second option. We will move it to a distance of 26 inches towards this end. Once in place, we will edit its length to 81.75 inches. Now we will need another similar profile. For this, we will click on this profile. We will click on this plus and select the 4-inch square profile. And we will move it to a distance of 23.75 inches. And then we will edit its length to 89.5 inches. We will repeat the same process, but now on the other side of our greenhouse. With this, we have finished the structure of our greenhouse. Now, we are going to place horizontal supports on each side of our greenhouse. To do this, we will click here. We are going to click on this plus, and we will need the 4-inch rectangular profile. We will choose the third option and rotate it 90 degrees. Then, we are going to move it a distance of 31.75 inches. And we are going to edit its length to 30 inches. Now we are going to place the second support. We will use the same profile. We select the third option and move it upwards a distance of 28.5 inches. Then we are going to edit its length to 30 inches. And we do the same on the other side. Now, we are going to put the horizontal supports at the back. For this, we will click on this profile and we will need a 4-inch rectangular profile. We choose the third option and rotate it 90 degrees. We are going to move it downwards a distance of 20.5 inches. And we are going to edit its length to 30 inches. We will need another identical profile. We will click on this plus, select the profile, go to the third option, and rotate it 90 degrees. And now we are going to move this one upwards a distance of 22 inches. And then we are going to edit its length to 30 inches. Then we are going to repeat the same process, To place the horizontal supports in this area we have here, and in the middle area. Okay. Now we are going to place the horizontal supports for the sides of our greenhouse. To do this, we will click on this profile. Click on this plus, select the 4-inch rectangular profile, select the third option, and rotate it 90 degrees. We need to align this profile with this one, so we are going to move it carefully into place. And once in place, we will gradually edit its length until this profile matches this one. And now we place the second support in this area here. We are going to repeat the process, but for this area here. So we will click on this profile and select the 4-inch rectangular profile. We select the third option and rotate it 90 degrees. Now, we will move it carefully to match this profile here. And once in place, we will carefully edit its length until this profile matches this one. Now we are going to place the second support in this area here. Now we just need to put the supports for the middle part of our greenhouse. For this, we are going to click on this profile, we will click on this plus, and we will need the 4-inch rectangular profile. We select the third option and move it with precision to a distance of 25 inches. Now we are going to edit its length gradually until this profile matches this one. Okay, now we will place the other horizontal support. We click on this profile and choose the same 4-inch rectangular profile. We select the third option and rotate it 90 degrees. Now we are going to move it to the top at a distance of 25 inches, but now from the top down. And we edit its length until this profile matches this one here. Perfect. We are almost done. Now we are going to repeat the same process of placing the horizontal supports, but now on the other side of our greenhouse. Ready. We now have the entire structure of our greenhouse. We have the horizontal and vertical profiles that we need. Now we are going to place the door. To do this, we will click on this profile here, click on this plus, go to the door section, and choose option number 1, which is this door that measures 30 inches wide and 6 feet long. And once in place, we will carefully move it down. Now, to finish the door frame, we will click on this profile here, and we will need a rectangular profile of 4 inches. We select the third option, and we are going to move it above the door. We will edit its length little by little until this profile matches this one. Finally, we are going to place the roof of our greenhouse. To do this, We will click on this profile here, click on this plus, and we will look for the plastic material. Inside here, we will need the polycarbonate panel. We select it, select the first option, move this panel carefully to the top edge, and once in place, we will edit its length to 35 inches. And we are going to repeat the same process to fill this entire area here. Now that we have the first space completely covered, we will proceed to fill the next spaces. And done. With this, we have finished designing our greenhouse. It was very easy and quick to achieve. Leave us in the comments what other projects you would like us to do at craftyamigo.com so that I can guide you step by step on how to design it. Don't forget to comment, don't forget to leave your like, and don't forget to subscribe. We'll see you in the next video. Thank you very much.